What's up everyone, welcome back to the Durbin Compound. If you haven't met me already, my name is Devin Durbin. So today, long awaited, the Milwaukee M18 Jobsite Fan. I know, it came out like 3 years ago, but I finally got one. This thing is pretty sweet, so I figured I'd make a video on it just because people are always looking for someone else's opinion. So this Jobsite Fan, obviously M18, is pretty darn nifty. It has 9 positions, 120 degrees worth of throw on it. The base has some nice mounting points, so you can put it on screws if you want to, hang it overhead, to the side. I'd like to see a clamp on it somewhere. I usually just bungee cord it up. If I need to hang it from something, just take a regular bungee cord. This thing has a 9.0 battery on it right now, so it definitely holds the bigger battery packs. This thing, they rated it with the XC 5.0. They rated it at like 14 hours. I can attest that it will run all day. You do not have to worry about battery life or anything like that. If you're working on a job site and you're M18 and you have M18 tools, chances are you have another battery to put in it when it goes dead. So I think it would be really time consuming, obviously, to sit here and watch it until it died. So I have no interest in testing that, but I assume if you put it on the 9.0 or the 12.0, this thing would run for multiple days, multiple job sites. It would hold up to anything and everything that you want to do with it. It also comes with an adapter so you can plug it into the wall. I mean, that's thumbs up all the way around. I like anything that's dual voltage like that and can run. That's sweet. So this thing flows 284 CFMs, I think, 284. Pretty good with numbers, but I think that was the number 284. So it does flow a good amount of air. It'll blow your hair back. I can attest to that as well. I made myself laugh. The only thing that I have bad to say about this fan, and dare I say it, is that it's a little loud. So I get that you can only do so much and there's only so much design, but the thing is kind of loud. So even if you were, let's say you were working in an attic or something, or in a confined space, that is kind of loud. So, you know, if you're working downstairs in a crawl space trying to communicate with somebody up above, you know, and the fan's running, you're going to have to shut it off. You're not going to be able to hear over it. Now, I know that's really picky to say, but, you know, let's say you're underneath the truck and you want to talk to somebody above the truck, wherever you might be. It might be one of those things where you need to turn it off in order to hear somebody. That is literally the only qualm I have to this. Overall, very good fan. I think I said very like 10 times, maybe 3. But this thing is pretty sweet. I give it a thumbs up. I definitely see the value. The value is great. I don't think you can get much more for the value. I think it's pretty spot on. Of course, I always go over my 4 review points if you care. Ease of use. It's not any easier than this. There's a little turn here, and then you got to do this. That's easy. The performance is pretty darn good. It does flow a lot of air. Durability, I think this thing is going to withstand the test of time. I see that it might get a little loose here, but I think you can just adjust it with the screws on each side. Not a big deal. And overall value, I think the value is 100% there. I think this is a good one. Unlike my M18 Rover Lite, which I didn't really care for, you know, because it's so big and bulky. Well, this is a pretty darn compact fan that is really strong. So I would love to get a CFM meter and be able to compare this against a regular box fan, like a Lasco box fan. Maybe we'll do that in the future or something. We are going to check this out right now. I got a CFM meter, borrowed it from a friend. I've got my Lasco fan. I'm sorry, I lied. I lied straight to your face. This is a Galaxy. So let's put this bad boy on 3, and let's see how much airflow this thing has. It's got a considerable amount of airflow. So this is measured in feet per minute. Come on, baby. Let's try to get a even spot here. Okay, that's considerably lower. Alright, that's the biggest number I saw. Okay, biggest number I saw was 916 feet per minute. So that's not cubic feet per minute, that's feet per minute. Alright, let's get that thing out of here. Alright, so now, let's check this bad boy out. Oh yeah, alright. So 916 was what we had before. Woohoo! Alright, so this thing flows 1404. 1404. I don't know if you can see that or not. But that pretty much just 916, 1404. We'll put that down in the on the bottom of the screen on how much more that was, 80% or whatever. But that thing just kicked the crap out of that Galaxy fan. So, all right, let's get back to the video. I hope you like these down and dirty reviews where we only take 5 minutes and I don't tuck your ear off about something. You know, if you like them, give me a thumbs up, put it in the comments below. As always, if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing as I bring more value to you in your life, maybe. Who knows? But, you know, as always, we'll see you guys next video, and keep on keeping on out there.